Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my first attempt at a cut crease and this is what I did. I'm actually really pleased with it. It's like the angle's off a bit and I really fucked up my eyeliner on this one, but I'm actually really pleased with how it came out. And to say that it was my first proper attempt, I think it looks alright and I was really pleased with it and everything. So if you'd like to see how I did this, please keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going in with my brows first and I'm taking the Benefit Goof Proof pencil, I think it's called, and running that through my brows. I am shit with pencils, so it's not pretty, and I tried to speed it up as much as I could. Then I take the Benefit brow gel and I just set all those hairs in place. Please excuse the really shoddy concealer work. I used the wrong shade of concealer and it just looks awful, but it hides it later. I then take a piece of tape, really short, and I put it where I want the end of my cut crease. This is going to help me make the cut crease. I set my eyes with the Painterly Paint Pot and I went over that with Bitter Start. And then I take a fluffy brush by Spectrum Brushes and take Substitute for Love, and I'll run that through my crease a few times just to deepen up that transition shade. I then take another brush and I go in with Freshly Toasted, which is a bit of a warmer, deeper brown, and I just go under where I put that transition. It's more in the crease. I want to create a gradient effect, so I do a few layers of Freshly Toasted to deepen that up. Then I take Beans Are White with a pencil brush, and this is where I'm going to start cutting the crease. This is going to be the base of the cut crease, and it takes, I go in like a little bit each time and I slowly work the brush, and as you can see I'm just going where my hooded eye ends. You can see I'm just going a bit over that. I probably could have done it a bit higher actually. This is my first time doing it, so it's all learning new things, but yeah, I do few layers of those. Well, it's obviously more than a few because I'm doing more than two, but you know what I mean. Because it is a darker colour and I don't want to mess it up, I do go in a little bit each time and just keep going over and over and over that shade until I get the right shade that I've got and the right placement. And as you can see, as I'm rounding it off, I'm taking it to the tape and sort of flicking it out there. That's going to cause, create my cut crease bit, and because of the tape, that's going to make sure I don't go too far. I then take a different brush. This is the Morphe E36 brush. It's really, really good. It's like a flat pencil brush, and I go over that darker shade just to blend it in. But as you can see, it doesn't blend too much that you lose that gradient effect. Then going in with the Benefit Highbrow Pencil, I just carve out my brow. I did set it with a pale like cream shade, but I didn't show that. And then taking a Makeup Revolution base shadow brush, which is awesome, and I take the Painterly Paint Pot, and then this is where I carve out my cut crease and sharpen that line. It was really hard just for the fact that my eyelids are so, I don't know, wrinkly, if that's a word, that it kept catching on it, and because I was holding my mirror I couldn't give it the depth that I wanted to, but I still think it looks good. It was just harder than I thought it was going to be. And I think next time I might use concealer because the Painterly Paint Pot didn't seem to do much for it. Concealer might be better, I don't know. It's all learning, it's all learning. I then take a flat shadow brush by Spectrum Cosmetics, and I take Sweeter End in the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, should I say, and put that all over my lid. And then I take a really, really thin liner brush and I go in with Infusion, which is like a glitter black, and I literally put that on the base of the cut crease. And I do feather it out a little bit, but mostly it is just on that line there. So that's the eyes done. I then go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I put that all over my face. I have moisturised and primed before this, it's just I didn't show that because it's a bit boring. And I blend that all in with a, what do you call that? Oh, it's a stippling brush. I can't remember her name, it's Rachel something or other, and she puts her strobe cream on with a stippling brush, so I thought I'd try it, and it was actually really nice, and it saved my hands from getting like uber glittery and messing everything up. So do give that a try. I then go in with the Bobbi Brown under eye colour corrector in Bisque and a Morphe concealer buffing brush type thing, and I just sort out my under eye bags. And I was meant to colour correct with the green, get rid of my redness first before I put the Shimmering Skin Perfector on, but I forgot, that's why I was pulling a funny face. Then I use a beauty blender, spritz some Fix Plus on it, and this is a sample of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, I think it is, yeah it is. And I'm pulling a funny face because I'm just using a sample. I look really cheap, don't I? But I want to use my samples up so they don't go bad. And I just buff that all in with a beauty blender. So glad I found my beauty lip blender. It's my baby. I don't quite think this is the right shade for me, but YOLO. I really have got to learn to smile. Taking the NYX HD concealer, it's the lightest shade, I can't remember what it's called, I think it's Porcelain, and I just do the usual under the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, forward, chin, Cupid's bow, you know the drill, and I blend that all in with my beauty blender. Funny poses, I set my under eye with the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. And I go in with my tight line with a black pencil from Sephora and a brown pencil by Colourpop, I cannot remember the name. And I drag it down my lash underneath so it's there, and I do blend it in with a brush, but I forgot to show that. Ooh, this is the worst part, I'm doing my wing liner, and because I've obviously done a cut crease, I'm freestyling it because I don't have sellotape to lean on. I decided to like show you as I did this, just to show you what I do. I'm actually really proud with how this came out, but my god did it take a lot of fanning about to do it. Because of the, like I say, because I've got wrinkly lids, it kept skipping as I was putting it on, and I couldn't, because I was holding the mirror, I couldn't hold my eyelid taut, but you're not really meant to anyway, but oh well. Still looks good, I think. Then I'm going to curl my lashes, getting ready for mascara, and the mascara that I use today is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And then I realised I'd not done my under eye, so I go in with that, and I take Freshly Toasted with the Morphe E36 brush, I think it was, and buff that in my lower lash line. And then I take, I can't remember, it's a Morphe buffing brush, and I take in the darker shade, which is the Beans Are White, just to deepen it up. Totally forgot to put any in my inner corner, didn't I? So YOLO. Then I take the Topshop Cream Stick Highlight, buff that into my skin, and I take the Mary Luminizer and buff that on top just to make it pop. I did bronze with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, but I cut the footage. And then I go in with, I think it's Love Live London or London Live, I can't remember. It's the it's like a drugstore brand. It was at British Home Stores, but I don't think it's there anymore. And I used the blush palette just to blush up my cheeks. And then I go in with the Colourpop lip liner in Julep, I think it is. I will link it down below what the name is. Just line my lips all over, and then I take the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lippy in London Fog, I think this is. I'm pretty sure I got London Fog because it's like, you know, we're in the UK, it's called London. I don't know, my mind works in mysterious ways. And that's the finished look, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. So guys, that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching. It's been a while since I filmed and I kind of got out of the groove as such, and I started to feel a bit, not self-conscious, but like, ooh, I'm only good at it anyway. So to come back with a cut crease was a risky move for me. But anyway, I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.